feeling left out of the best Taskmaster NZ banter, wondering what a frog, a candelabra, and a purple wizard hat have to do with high-stakes comedy. Buckle in, because I'm about to walk you through every wild, weird, and wonderful moment from Season 6, Episode 9, all the way to that musical. Yes, musical. Ending you won't stop singing about. So just one episode from the finale, and you can feel the tension crackle as the contestants walk out. Host Jeremy Wells is in fine form, proclaiming his noble ancestry as a point giver, and teasing that this close to grand final episode will determine who snags his bust, supposedly crafted in gold, well painted, mostly lead-free, and with a healthy dose of asbestos as a throwback prize. Standard Taskmaster meets DIY. The episode fires off with a classic. The prize task are 5 comedians: Alice Snedden, Bree Thomasel, Jack Ansett, Jackie Van Beek, and Paxasati have been asked, what object looks the most like you? No pressure, just your dignity and 5 quickly vanishing points on the line. Bree swings hard from the start, literally bringing in her dad as her doppelganger, sparking conspiratorial laughter about scamming the show into paying for family airfare. Jackie claims kinship with a candelabra, artfully spinning a tale about her glowing intellect and emanating light. But really, the resemblance is as spiritual as it is waxy. Pax opts for a lion plush his daughter gifted, so close he had to steal it when she wasn't looking, pitching some major dad guilt into Taskmaster lore. Alice Self describes with brutal honesty she's Voltorso, boasting a frog as her spirit animal and providing a side that slays the room. Jack takes the joke to the next level by showing off a real live lookalike who walks on stage. Okay, that's commitment. After everyone's objects are stacked up figuratively and literally, Alice's frog not only brings the house down, but wins her first place, while Jack limps away with a single point despite or maybe because of the real-life doppelganger. Jackie, meanwhile, is praised for her old and waxy candlestick, and Pax's purloined lion gets judged for its hairiness and not much else. The prize task sets the tone for the night, playful, chaotic, and just a little bit out of control. On to Task 1, the Goldilocks Challenge rewritten Taskmaster style. Contestants must pick the right item out of groups like bowls, chairs, and beds, which just might hide a beer. The catch: the task says the right one will have a bear, teasing them with a pun worthy of the show. The moment they realize right, literally meant right side, is as classic as it is excruciating, Alice doesn't see it until too late. Despite overthinking and sometimes underthinking, Pax emerges as a bear, finding machine with 5 out of 7. Bree nabs 2 bears, and Alice gets 1, all while trying to hold it together and occasionally swearing at the porridge. Later, Jack figures out the pun, nailing a perfect 7 out of 7. Vindication for trusting your Taskmaster instincts. Task 2 is something totally off the wall. Each contestant must write and perform an original 1-minute-long scene from Sherlock Holmes' the musical, based on a specific era of Sherlock's life. If you've wondered how the world's most famous detective might sing about coming out as gay, pining for a career in mining, or lamenting post-grad unemployment, this is the episode for you. Bree's musical number invents a plot where young Sherlock discovers his dad's secret gay love affair with golfing buddy Brad, while Jack as teen Sherlock belts a number about wanting to work the mines instead of solving crimes, even inventing a classic window escape, staged poorly due to budget constraints. Jackie's University Sherlock is a masterclass in musical dialogue, and later, Alice and Pax deliver a duet about the despair of the grad job hunt, a tune so catchy the camera crew hums, "Job, job, job, I need a job, job," for weeks. To cap it all, Pax and Alice reenact Sherlock's final moments, with Watson poisoning Holmes, only for Sherlock to reveal, in full Kiwi accent, that nobody can resist believing a New Zealander. Bonus points for referencing Taika Waititi and Jacinda Ardern. Pure NZ flavor. As musical fever fades, the leaderboard is TGHT, but Jackie Van Beek is edging ahead. The next task is pure social chaos. Contestants must call a former Taskmaster NZ player and get them to say, "hippo" on a log with a purple wizard hat on. Except they can't say almost any of those words or their variants. Pandemonium erupts, with Alice accidentally calling the wrong contestant before roping in Matt Hith, and Bree enlisting Brinley Stent in a frantic guessing game. Rule breaches abound as Alice slips out banned words more than once, while Bree's clue about a rhino gets flagged. Jack, meanwhile, fakes being a live radio DJ to stop his pick, Paul Ego, from hanging up, and Pax calls David Corios, but their language barrier and chaotic minds means they never finish the sentence, a real train wreck, Taskmaster style. Jackie, thinking outside the box, spells every word out for Madeleine Sammy, storming through the task without breaking a rule, and grabbing a well-deserved 5 points. As the dust settles, it's time for the live task. This time, it's all about fanning a ping-pong ball through a table-top racecourse. No touching, just fanning frenzy. There are fumbled balls, comedy pratfalls, and at one point, Pax manages to leapfrog from last place to third in pure chaos. Alice comes in last, Bree just above her, while Jack, fully channeling his earlier flying energy, wins the round, with Jackie hot on his heels and Pax embracing his newfound luck. The scoreboard gleams, and there's no argument D-Tix Jackie Van Beek wins episode 9, not just with points, but with consistent inventiveness, strategy, and, yes, some real Taskmaster magic. The final beats are pure Taskmaster 6 Jeremy jokes about weird dreams. Incense is burned for next week's finale, and the cast belts out there now. Iconic musical numbers for one last jobless hurrah. Woo! That's season 6, episode 9, packed with side-splitting puns, prop gags, musical numbers nobody saw coming, and the ever-present reminder that thinking too hard or not hard enough is what this show does best. We've learned how not to rely on David Corios for task assistance, discovered that some songs are truly infectious, and that Jackie Van Beek is on fire heading into the finale. So, what did you think? Should Jackie have taken those 5 points? Was job stuck in your head too? Drop your thoughts in the comments and make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more recaps, breakdowns, and all the Taskmaster chaos you love. Stick around. The finale is next, and you won't want to miss it.